to it. And maybe just the lack of utility across the board that didn't have the full smoke executed towards it. Max at least has found one, upgrading his weapon as well in turn. 4 versus 3, but that bomb being down is a big problem. But Lukin has found another one. Jam is down. Kickard had a chance, but they found the kill. And now suddenly it's on a Buster and YEKINDAR to try and pull this round through for VP. 9Z in towards the site. They've recollected that bomb, and they're going to be looking to put it down in the site. DGT, another massive round from him, and it's all on Buster. This time it is a winnable round with the time on the top. And DGT still turns for the 3K. They didn't even commit to the bomb plan. How have 9Z won that round, Blah?
I don't know how he was able to sneak his way in. James had his crosshairs trained on the van position, and he moved away, and the timing was perfection. This allows DGT, what a snap on the kicker.
This guy's nuts.
I really thought this round was over. They went for the basic A fake with a couple of smokes, went for the B hit. James was there ready and waiting.
Way more well-drilled than I suspected. And we got some outstanding performances as well.
Boost, unaware there's just one player, but the hit is going to be coming in towards A. They're slowly walking on, and David able to find Kicker, but completely unaware as of Flit's position. And Flit just waiting, biding his time, trying to get the kill, but while that's happening, his teammates are falling by the wayside.
Yeah, YEKINDAR was the lurk player playing towards ladder room, but that bomb is down towards Tetris. They have to try and go back and get it. Flit's position, there's a lot riding on him, finding success, and finally gets that kill in towards CT. There's a second player there, but DGT has already rotated over. And Virtus Pro, they're just losing players. It's Buster left, and they just get shut down. 4 players stay up for 9Z, and Virtus Pro just get caught in the mess.
DGT he's been beasting this entirety of this game.
Yeah.
4 kills. This is of course David with the kind of stealing away the ace, but first he takes care of YEKINDAR looking around towards short, and all these shorts so clean, never falling for any off angles. We saw that in the first half as well.
And then maybe just rain Molotovs in. Try and cover off as many positions as they can and pressure on. They're going to do that, but there's a player out by Wood, tucked into the cubby, and they're not prepared for that. YEKINDAR going to get 2. He's been shifting his position so many times on this site, and that flashbang is timed perfectly. Oh, YEKINDAR once again pulls in another highlight to shut down a take, to absolutely annihilate the Movistar Riders.
And Mopaz alone, 1 frag. That's all he's found. And something tells me he's not about to get a second. YEKINDAR reaches 20.
That's
like, he almost has 2 kills a round. This guy's ridiculous.
It's a highlight machine. Didn't clear their corners, didn't check the cubby. It hadn't been played yet for Virtus Pro. And YEKINDAR finds the perfect moment to step on in.
In the second half, you still need some breathing space to work with. You still need some room for error. Because it's going to happen, right? So they need a couple of rounds. Oh, but the timing, the smoke dissipates before, and the second smoke before it blooms. Safe finds one, looking for the second kill, and he decapitates Jara, and the third kill, and Safe, he is starting to wake up. He's actually woken up a while back.
Yeah, he's just been awake the whole time, but like, they just haven't gone towards him, and then once they do, you said it, Blake, he doesn't miss shots. He just doesn't do that. Incredible, that third shot is filth. And it's completely done. Order, what can you do about that? Just get decimated outside, the smokes fade away, Safe is in a position just to deliver. And a lot of uppers, might miss the second shot, but Safe just hits everything. Look at this. First is good, makes the second shot look easy as well. And this shot, like, what the hell is that? But they're going to be going back into this A site. The setup looks good. They've even got an extra player coming over here. This has to be just brilliant from Virtus Pro, just to find these quick kills almost immediately.
The problem is the 3 players all going to be coming in from ramp.
And they save utility.
And the Molotovs are going to be ineffective to try and flush out Max. And look at Max. I love this smoke. Yeah, look at the timing on this. They have to push on in. And Max is going to have an easy time getting both the kills. And James, well, I have to say it. I've been trying to avoid it all this entire game. But should I say it?
Yeah, go on, Blah.
It's James time.
It's James time. For all you ESL Challenger bingo players, there you go. There's one ticked off the list.
How to say it?
Jam time.
Jam time.
Well, you know what? He did nothing in that round.
It wasn't also a full Jam time because he dies in the end.
You haven't, but you have an AWP, right? And Furia. That is a mental round, even if you do it against a gun round. But you're doing that against a half buyer, essentially, right? You're giving them a shot at doing something, at bolstering their buy. Safe's turn. He's like the opposite of Art in his playstyle. We'll see if Safe is able to shut this one down. Calculating, and we'll come away with one pick, goes back in, realizing that, and he just doesn't miss Blood. Like, these are just the easy shots. He's so quick. You know, easy shots, yes, but it's just how he does it. It's so quick and easy.
He is the...
antithesis.
No. I feel like he is the bizarro version of Draken.
He just hits everything?
Yeah, he just hits everything. Draken has a 30-degree window and Safe's like...
the smoke, so... He's still setting up for this retake attempt. They've got to go through the murder hole, and if they do, YEKINDAR is waiting for them on the other side. They now have that information as he peeks out. And they know they can't come through jungle at this point, so they are going to be focusing on the CT play.
Absolutely, and with 3 CTs making their way in, James, that's his teammate, as YEKINDAR is going to strike under rocks, and Max with 2 quick headshots looking for the third, but Buster and Flit reply back in tandem, and DGT, he's been fantastic at first half, Dinko, but 1v3 considering how low he was, that was a bit of too much of a tall ask.
And I mean, Flit, he's looked so good at the start of this map, you know, really stepped up with a lot of those heavy mid fragging abilities, multi-kills. Good start for him in this pistol as well. And it really is the T side that I'm most excited to see for Virtus Pro, because what was the main criticism we had? Kicker's going around for the long flank, and the bomb's planted for him.
Taking a lot of time. They have utility though, but
well, this is a disaster for 9Z unless they get quick kills here. There's just so many players on the site for Virtus Pro.
Look at the time.
And you've even got Kicker coming around the backside. He's going to line him up. Victim numbered 1 and 2 locked in as Kicker shuts down 3 for 13. Virtus Pro will reclaim control of Mirage.
What a brutal round for 9Z. 13-12, a full buy with a double op, and now sure, you have a little bit of money, but that's not enough money for a full-fledged buy. Great timing on the flank from Kicker. He didn't come in early. He made sure there was no one watching him. He took his sweet time, and of course, the rest of his teammates were kind of drawing the attention of 9Z, but
pushing this door, like, he can just do a lot. It gives you a lot of freedom when you know you have someone you can really trust and is so reliable. And that's a great thing about Safe right now. But here comes this play forward order, charging in towards the side. Valiant, lovely entries from him, but Casterado undoes his hard work in a split second. Another one for Casterado, and just one player left is Jira, who did have teammates a mere second ago, but they are all down to the foul swoop of Casterado.
I don't even know how he got those kills.
Well, Casterado got another one. It's 4 for him as he closes it on 12-1 on the board. Furia, this could be a ridiculous half. This could be a pure, like, Goomba stomp, you know, Rush and Danger Zone style.
God, I love those clips of Rush, but...
I loved his video he did earlier, like, but just before this, like, yeah, and maybe after all of this learning, you might hit 1 in every 100 shots. I'm like, thanks, Rush.
All right, bye, Future Pros.
Bye, Future Pros, yeah.
Since the player break.
Yeah, well, let's see what they've worked on. For YEKINDAR, there'll be a bit of information early on. Spots out at least the noise, and now he'll get the information! The flash, it is excellent. Flit enables him to find 2, and YEKINDAR, he just keeps it going. Not the 4th. Could have been an opportunity for the ace, but James does deny that one. It is a flawless round off the rip. Out of Virtus Pro. You know how important that control is over towards Jaguar for the CTs, and, well, it was locked down.
Just shut down. YEKINDAR is obviously a guy you're going to be looking at to be just the star here. Such an incredible player. Such an absolute...
Crossfire is looking fantastic. Sunpie is looking to make first contact. Lekro with a nice peek insta headshot. Looking for more. No one's looking in his direction. He's found to find 2, and now a 3v3.
Freiburg has a kid as well, and now they're moving together. They know Davy G's towards Nubox, and they got on the defuse. Davy G still in 1. They've got him off the defuse, but he's back onto it again. It's all about just defending. And Davy G comes in with crucial kills and closes it with a 4K. It felt like there was a shot there for Dignitas with those shots from Lekro, but there just never should have been. That should have been a clean shutdown from Movistar with their setup.
I get the first kill, but what was the second? I think it was Mopog, just still looking the wrong way, so maybe a little bit of miscomms there. Watch what really went wrong, but yeah, Davy G coming in big, 4K, able to clutch it out, prioritizing
all of our sets utility at Rush. He does the full execute.
We just have to just run in and just click heads. It's brilliant. But right now for Order, I like how they tried to replicate the one round they won, but this time with rifles. And it almost worked out. That second shot from Valiant would just like flicked around a 180-degree headshot. I think it was towards Yuri, but that flashbang is beautiful. Pure art as he's going to find a triple kill.
Now they're going to have to respect that a bit more. And Movistar are counting on that because once again they've taken some B control, and this time they get the opening pick. Health isn't good, but they found the space, and YEKINDAR will try and get back out. Did he spot the player jumping around?
No. James, though, posts up with the pistol, ready for this one. YEKINDAR, double spray down in the HP. It's gone. 3 frags for this man. You cannot get into his side if you're the Movistar Riders. Bombs back on the floor. Mopaz, he had a chance at the reclear, but doesn't find the shot. 17 HP. And Flit is primed. Ready for the backstabber. If they run away, well, it's a sprint straight to their death. Mopaz down. James deals the final blow. Double digits for VP.
15 kills through 10 rounds for this young man. 148 ADR. Kill and a half
It's crazy
around.
that he's maintained that.
A kill and a half around.
And this round especially, just massive.
Maybe this is what they're going to do in this round. They've got 3 players set up at B early. You can see some utility going down that close incendiary. Freiburg positioning towards the half wall, and actually they're going to go for this boost. They tried this a little earlier on. Holzerk actually missed the shot. Mopaz, he's ready for it. The flash. Oh, they're so
Beautiful.
ready. Perfect stuff from Movistar Riders.
They read it. They just read it like an open book. They knew exactly where Dick were going to be up to. Freiburg now trapped in the corner. Molotov? No, it's not going to bounce out. That's a bit of a strange molly, but he's trapped and he's finished off by Mopaz. A double kill. They know there's only one player now towards the B bomb site.
Came through for complexity, but instead he's shut down. Well thought out for Heat. They realized where the gap was. They patched it. No boats to be sunk today, as it will just be the Glock Saffron, a jump peek towards mid. Might just have an opportunity here. Is there a flash behind this play? One. It's in the hands of JT. As they wait for the fade on the utility towards Banana, there's a push ongoing. Joko, good spray. Ready on the angle and gets more. They're just lining up. And Joko, well, he's just taking a bite out of it. Only JT left. Joko on the cleanup. This man just steps up.
Got a kit in the back of Holzerk. Good bit of utility into this retake attempt as well. And a 4 versus 3, it's not unwinnable here, Blah.
I would have said you could just save the AK and FMS, but honestly, when you're 10-3 down, you might as well just go for this, right? But money's not going to be a problem.
The time now.
Exits don't matter at this point. And that's a nice one from Heap. He's going to find 2.
Oh!
Finds a 3rd. 1 player remaining, but they're out of time. They're completely out of time. A brilliant 4K by Heap, making the FMS look slightly a little viable, but honestly, a wasted effort. They just ran out of time.
Yeah, I think they just took too long to get it going. You know, they were in a position. They were actually too far away from the site. You know, they knew that they took bottom middle, so they knew where every single player was coming from. I think this just happened a little too late. I don't think they thought there was a massive chance of winning this round. I don't think anybody really was looking at this and going, this is an easy round for Dignitas.
They're up 6-3 against Furia.
Mid control taken. Heat space to work with. Art on the swing. 2-3. Art perfection with the AUG.
There you go. There's the big round. Art, he makes some of these risky plays. He takes some of these chances, and sometimes he looks silly. But when they pay off, they really pay off. And this time he took it straight to the bank for 3 kills. Afro and Lucky. We saw some big rounds from Lucky. We need another one if they're going to have even a chance of getting this bomb down. Drop, tucked in towards the corner, tucked in towards the cubby. Has Yuri to play off of as well. They're going to work together here. And if he doesn't get cleared, well, there's one for free. All on to Afro now, and well, he's looking for that 1 kill. He's not prepared for the cave swing. A flawless round for Furia. That one they take clean.
Am I the only one who noticed? Afro doesn't have an Afro. Feel a little lied to in that regard. Besides all that, though. This is starting to look like a best case scenario for Furia, but that, not so much. Auger covered. Ops here, though. Queserato shuts it back on down. Does the bomb make it across? Planting it would be massive, and Queserato not looking to allow 3 frags on the site. The op will hunt for more, and when he misses it, the USP will do. It's a pistol. Fang now mollied, gets away. You're right, Junior's down, but still in this 3 versus 3, it's about buying time. It's about Fang staying alive as long as he can and denying the rotation of the bomb. It's alone for the moment, and out the utility will come. Fang still yet to be affected, and Floppy goes down on the rotation. Now the pressure, it continues to mount, but he's holding against it. Takes down Lucky, and the drop down's there. Bomb is on the floor. It's just Afro. Deeg for the first. He needs to find Fang. He needs to find him early, and he just can't. Pressure was on him, and Fang performs.
What a round from Fang. Back to the wall. Even loses his support coming in from the library when Floppy just gets ripped. And that, I mean, he had nothing. He had nothing. He was completely isolated. He needed to make the play. And he does exactly that. Brilliant bit of play from Feng. He is also able to isolate every single fight, right? He's not challenged by 2 here. He's using great movement as well around that pillar. Like to see it. Feng's a young guy. He's the youngest player on this roster.